My overhangs were hanging off. They were too wide and been there too long, and there was 2 layers of shingles on there, so the weight of the snow and the overhang, they were just falling off on all 4 corners. So I needed to have those rebuilt, and the shingles were 20 years old, so I needed that as well. So together, it was a pretty good job. I seen Todd on the Next Door Neighborhood app posting things about some, property revolution for sure, but then about some things that he was doing with his son throughout the neighborhood with the church and some of the free things he was doing to help the neighbors. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought, well, I'm gonna start there. Yeah, he came over and, we had a good conversation about what was needing to be done, and we talked about a lot of things. I'm probably a pretty hard customer, so I have a lot of questions, and so I kept him on his toes about what he was going to do and what needed to be done and what I expected, and so then he took a couple weeks and put together a pricing and some options, and so we sat down with all that and made some decisions. Like I said, I was probably a pretty tough customer, but I wanted to go with metal roofing. I knew that was more money, but I also did a metal roof on a double wide trailer that I had 7 years ago, so I knew how to do that, and I also knew the pricing. And so I contacted the metal supplier that I got the metal for my own roof, so I had some idea about what things cost. And so I thought, well, if we can do it for this, then I can go with the metal roof. In the end, it came down to cost. What made sense as far as the cost goes. I would recommend Property Revolution. They did a great job. Yep, Todd was a great middleman in there and doing the sales job, and he knew what he was talking about, and he knew where to send me when I had questions to get some answers.